I need a taste of that 2006 RM right now.
It's all yours.
Who needs a new bike? You know? What's up, everybody? I'm Rich Larson, the IRC Tire Guy, and today we are on location, as you can see, in the radical desert of Arizona. And we've got a rad bike here. I mean, this thing is got to be one of the prettiest RMs you ever will look at. And it's ridden by my main man, Austin Tyler. Now, Austin is a unreal hill climb rider. If you haven't seen this guy, the name Send It is just all over him. If sending it is not going to be a problem for him, I guarantee it. But the question is, are you ready to ride a little bit different of a discipline, hard enduro? This is your first hard enduro, round one of the 2021 Hard Enduro Series.
I'm ready. I'm super ready, and I'm super stoked to get this opportunity from IRC and Matt Musgrove for talking me into this and doing it and changing it up. So I'm really looking forward to it.
So, well, first off, let's start with this. Let's start with the bike. How do you feel about a 2006 RM250? What have you done for it, and have you been riding a little bit of hard enduro? Are you preparing, or are you just coming out here going, whatever, I'll do it, hard enduro life, let's go?
Well, yeah, that's kind of funny because you know, when I first got this bike, I kind of just wanted to restore it and build it just for, you know, a little bit of everything, to do a little bit of everything on it, moto, trails, and hard enduro and stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, as of now, recently I've put new guards on it and kind of set it up for more of the hard enduro side of things in case I do decide to do that, and here we are. So
have you been training a little bit on the bike, trying to get, I mean, a little bit ready, I'm sure, for hard enduro? Yeah. What do you think?
I've been putting some time on the bike for sure, and training more for that side. And obviously, like being back in Northern California, we got a lot of tracks, and I'm able to, you know, train on 130 acres cattle ranch with my grandparents.
Yeah,
so, you know, we kind of have a little bit of everything there. So it works out.
And I got to get there. We need to do a whole thing where I go there and ride. That's a whole thing.
It's good.
But I think the bike's going to be awesome. From what I've seen, I mean, you're a naturally talented dude. You're able to do things on a bike that I don't go fast. I'm slow poke. I putt around. I'll be putting around all over tomorrow and we're racing or whatever. But what do you think? Do you think that you've got that kind of slower technical side? How much technical stuff have you done?
It's hard to say, and I'm kind of interested to kind of know where things are going to play out for me this weekend, really, because I haven't really put the bike into something kind of like this before. So it's going to be really interesting, I think, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I just hope I can, you know, stay in one piece with the bike and finish this race. I mean,
so
it's gonna be cool.
It's pretty stock for the most part, right?
Yep.
If you guys remember, I did do a previous build on a YZ250. That was my boss, Mark Aikita's YZ250. We built it up for kind of single track hard enduro trail riding. And if you haven't seen that, click up in here. You'll be able to watch that. And basically what I want to know, same era of bike, right? Early 2000s. I want to know what you did to this bike to get it hard enduro ready.
So first off, I went to put a flywheel weight in, and that made a huge difference just for the slower technical terrain. And also, I put an 18 rear wheel on from the 19. They did not come factory like that, so I put an 18 on. And the IRC tires, I prefer DD33, especially for this weekend, and an IX09 front. They work awesome. Also, brakes felt mushy for me from the factory, so I decided to put an oversized brake, front and rear addition on. The clamps made a huge difference. The Ride Engineering clamps makes it feel less rigid. Just the handling on it made it feel night and day. Also, got the Duval radiator guards. you know, for crashes, for sticks, or whatever else that may happen.
Gearing?
Gearing
What do you do with
is
gearing?
pretty much stock. I mean, it's 50-12. Like
12.
It's pretty much stock. Didn't change much on that. But yeah, I mean, pretty much everything else is
Electron? Did we mention the Electron?
the Electron carb. Yeah, that it was hugest like change for me. Like that I noticed on this bike was Electron carb from the stock carb. The response and just the jetting is like, you know, when you go out and ride in different you know, elevations, the changes and stuff, this literally adapts to anything and everything. It's so nice. You know, less to worry about. Yeah, they're a little on the spendy side, but well worth it for sure.
You know, the beauty of this is with the build that we did with the YZ and this, it's really similar stuff. We're talking about flywheel, gearing, that's the same. We didn't jump for Electron carb, but for the most part, a dude that is a hobby rider that goes out, you know, he's got the early 2000 Japanese bikes, which are rad bikes. You don't have to spend that much money to get the bike to a trail ready, you know. And the fact is Austin's going to go out, he's going to race the A class, he's going to do a hard enduro a day like a crazy person, and you know, I respect that because it proves that you don't have to go out and spend $11,000 on a brand new gas. You don't have to do that. You can go out and get a used bike. You can build it into something that really turns eyes. Everybody here is looking at this bike because it's beautiful. It's not that expensive, right?
No, not at all. And in fact, it was a garage find that I got actually from a neighbor's house in Montana, where I'm, you know, from. And so I got this bike for, you know, $2,500. I mean, very affordable for most people.
Yeah.
That are wanting to get in the sport.
Yeah.
Or just in a dirt bike in general.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I bought this, and yeah, I you know, made some changes to it and kind of some good add-ons, but really, I mean, you can really just ride this bike stock and be, you know, competitive and have fun on it, you know?
Yeah, and again, it's really the similar changes. We did suspension, you know, carb, flywheel, rear 18-inch wheel. You know, you throw some IRCs on, a different gearing, and you're ready to go. But I'm stoked you're out here, dude. I'm excited to test this thing. I'm going to get on it and see if I can throw a few pivot turns and a few double blips and some wheelies, which I'm just so good at wheelies, and then immediately break the rear fender off and be embarrassed. So I'm excited to get on this thing. I'm excited to ride.
I'm excited to watch you ride this thing.
Yeah, you should be, because it's going to be a joke.
I knew I was going to do that. Bump started.
So I'm ready. It's going to be a blast. And dude, good luck.
Thank you.
Whenever the race is. It's actually not tomorrow. It's the day after tomorrow. So
Sunday.
We're here early. We're going to shred. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to switch back and forth. You got to ride a new gas. I'll ride this sweet, best looking Suzuki I've ever seen in my life. And I'm really excited to put some time on it. So yeah, it's going to be a blast. And good luck, my brother.
Hey, you too, man.
Keep shredding. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know, I think most guys would look and say, oh, that's going to be rough.
Right.
You know, that's going to be a rough ride or Sunday or whatever. If that guy's racing, that's going to be rough.
Yeah.
But really, that's just the perspective of most people. They don't realize that, especially hard enduro, like, it's rider, man. It's technique. It's like, it's what work you're willing to put in and getting used to the machine that you're riding. And the fact is I rode up a hill and I'm like, oh yeah, I could definitely fully ride this.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a hydraulic clutch, which sucks, but like at the end, I mean, you get what it is for an 06.
Absolutely.
Electric start, yeah, that's a Suzuki for you, but kickstart, that's a Suzuki for you, but for an old two-stroke, I mean, it kind of gets her done.
I think it absolutely does.
The flywheel and it's helped out a lot. Riding it just be like a motocross bike, you know?
Dude, this thing is really surprisingly solid, and it really, you know, always the point is it's preference. I've said it a million times, and it's all what you're used to. You know, you put in the time on whatever machine. The fact is you have the ability to ride it at its highest level, whatever the machine is. And the highest level on a bike that's I mean, this is no 06, but a bike that's a 1990 bike, a lot of times is a higher level than most guys put in on a 2020, right? If you put the time in, you can make any machine do the work for you. I mean, the fact is we've seen guys on KDX 200s finish top 10 at TKO, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's all technique and it's all the work that you put in. And obviously you put some work in on this. It runs awesome. It runs super crisp, super clean. The hardest thing's the clutch. You know, the clutch pull's pretty brutal. But again, I'm coming from a 9mm Master, which is like hydraulic, buttery, easy. You know, and you just got stronger forearms. I mean, I'm a baby. that's the point. So, dude, I'm stoked. It's an awesome bike, and I think you're gonna kill it tomorrow, man.
I'm excited.
How you feeling?
I'm excited.
Dude,
I'm excited.
I'm stoked. This guy is straight up. I mean, personally, I go into a different race or go and try to race motocross or anything that I'm not comfortable with, and I'm a big wuss because I just have a big ego. I'm a big, I want to be the best, and I always fail at that, and I just can't get over myself, and it's a real problem. And I'm looking right into the camera, just going, "You've got problems." But you are the type of dude that goes out and just is like, "I'm gonna get out here, and I'm just gonna do it." And I really respect that, man. And
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I'm trying to be more like Superfly Tyler.
Oh, dude. You're the man.
I love it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and of course, keep shredding.